Let's talk truth. It is absolutely possible to have anything you set your mind to, but the key is you have to be congruent and in absolute alignment with your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. This way you can magically manifest your dream life, and like a magnet, you can attract anything you want into your existence. I want to share a story. It was the 26th of January 2012. I hadn't done any work that month because it was January. I just had a chilled out time. I was living in Cape Town. I went to the beach, and my partner looked at me that evening and said, "Dev, it's 4 days until month end. How are you going to pay rent? You haven't even worked this month." And I said, "Don't worry. God, the universe, always has my back. I will absolutely make a plan." And the truth is, I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't have a plan in that moment, but I just finished reading Dr. Wayne Dyer's book, The Power of Intention. And what happened after that was quite magical. I went to sleep that night, but I felt deep in my soul that I was always going to be taken care of. I woke up the next morning and I had a Facebook message from someone I'd met at the gym in December. He ran an ad agency and I was doing video production. And the message read very simply, "Urgently need a video production company. Can you call me or send me your number?" And I called him, and within that day, I got a job that I had to start shooting the very next day on the 28th. And he said, "Because it's the first time we're working with you, I'll do 100% payment up front." So in one day, I manifested all the money I needed for my month-end bills, and then some. I still had savings that month. So when we are in complete alignment with our thinking, with our feelings, and how we act in the world, we become this powerful magnet that can attract absolutely anything into our life. Anything that you see around you, whether it's a pot plant, a mug, a painting, a bed, was first a thought in someone's mind. And everything first originates as a thought. So whatever idea you are thinking or whatever you want to manifest, you first got to think of, what do you want? You need to stop thinking of what you don't want, because then you're going to attract more of what you don't want into your life. That is the law of attraction. Whatever your dominant thought is, that is what you're going to attract. So let go of what you don't want, whether it's in a partner, in a career, the things that you want. You've got to think, what do you want? Who do you want to be as a person? So it all starts as a thought, but then you've got to move it from the thinking to the feeling. You've got to absolutely feel deserving and worthy of receiving that into your life. What you've also got to feel is how you would feel having that in your life right now. The law of attraction is underpinned by the ultimate law, which is the law of vibration, which states that you don't get what you want, you get what you are, because everything around us is in a constant state of vibration. The bed, the painting, everything, there's vibrations everywhere. And our feelings are magnets. Our thoughts are electrons. So our thoughts are like electricity that goes into the quantum field. Our feelings are like a magnet that draws experiences out of the quantum field. So now you've got to think of feeling into the future. So if you feel like you're not doing well in your job, you can't stand it, you hate your job, so it almost makes you feel depressed. By staying in that state of feeling, you're not going to be able to draw anything good towards you. You already have to use your thinking to prime your feeling, because your thoughts determine your feelings. So if you keep thinking about how much you dislike your job, you're constantly going to be sad or down or complaining or blaming. You're putting yourself into a victim state. But if you start thinking of what your dream job looks like, and then you start feeling those feelings now. So picture your dream job, visualize it in your head, write it down. And when you picture it and visualize it, start feeling gratitude, excitement showing up and doing that job. And if you constantly prime yourself to think about what you want and to feel how you will feel when you already have what you want, you will now magnetically start to attract it into your life. And now the third key is to start acting as though you already have it. So this is the third principle that unlocks this manifestation power. So first you've got to think it, then you've got to feel it, then you've got to act it. And my bestie Nikki had a great example. When she was manifesting her dream partner, she would wake up in the morning, get ready for her run, and then she would leopard crawl to the pillow on her bed and she'd say, "Bye, baby." She'd give her pillow a kiss and then she'd go for her run. So what she was doing there is she was already acting in alignment with what she wanted, which was her dream partner. So why don't you start acting as though you already have your dream job? Why don't you go to a car dealership and go car shopping? Don't actually buy it, but walk around the car dealership. You've got to think, this is the car I want to have. You've got to feel the pride and the excitement and the joy of having that car, and you've got to act. You've got to go walk around a dealership, go have a look at it. Don't need to waste the salesperson's time right now, but just go have a look. Put yourself in a position where you are thinking, feeling, and acting in complete alignment. I've experienced so many times how when I think a thought, when I visualize it and I feel the gratitude of already having that exact thing, and then I go out into the world acting as though I already have it, like magic, it magnetically accelerates its realization in the physical world. Because remember, everything first starts with a thought. Your thoughts are in this quantum field, this collective consciousness. So it's about taking it from the unknown and creating it in the known. And we do that by our thoughts, which determine our feelings, which drive our actions. So if you think, feel, and act in complete alignment, you will find this magnetic power, how you can manifest absolutely anything you set your mind to. And when it comes to feeling, very important, you have to feel like you deserve it. You have to feel worthy. You have to feel like you are enough, which is why the inner work, the work of healing, the work of self-worth, self-love, loving the person that you are. If you love yourself, you know you're deserving of that new car, of that new home, of that amazing career, of that beautiful, amazing, supportive, romantic partner. But if you feel like you're undeserving, unworthy, not enough, you're constantly going to sabotage that, which is why I hope this video has helped just on the process of thinking, feeling, and acting so that you can attract opportunities, people, things into your life. But if you've got a lot of the inner work to do, I want you to join me for Relationship Mastery. I'm running one this coming Saturday in Johannesburg. It will be the 4th of September at Taba Eco Hotel. 1,750 Rand is the investment for a full day, where the first half of the day, we're going to talk about the relationship with you. What relationship do you have with yourself? How do you speak to yourself? How do you affect your own level of self-worth? How do you affect your level of self-love? And are you looking and treating yourself as this whole, rounded, full human being? So I want to help you with that. If you need help, pop me a DM. Let me know what you thought about this video. How do you manifest? And do you believe that the power lies in being in alignment with thoughts, feelings, and how you act in the world?